I don't be knowing the TikTok dances no more. I don't be knowing all the trends. I'm just like, my friends be trying to tell me stuff and I'm just like, who is that? What is that? I don't know. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well, staying blessed and staying healthy. All right, so we're just gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna be giving y'all an update on my experience being off of social media for a full year. When I say social media, I'm talking Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all of them gone. Today is January 4th, so it's a new year. It's fully been 1 year, and y'all, some things have changed and it's been amazing. So in this video, I'll just be giving an update on that and talking about if I'm gonna be returning to social media. So if you are interested, stay tuned. Okay, so I had to just go back and watch the last video that I posted. It was a year ago, so I needed to see what I said. Not because like I forgot my reasons, but I just want to make sure I like give updates on those specific things I said, because I have had new thoughts and revelations throughout this journey. You can definitely go back and check out that video. It's kind of long and rambly, and I could tell I was just a different person back then, and we're new and improved, so maybe not. Don't go back and watch it. You can if you want. I really don't care. Anyway, a quick recap of why I even deleted my social media in the first place. In that video, I basically talked about, one, feeling the need to share everything I was doing on social media, like if I had a good workout, if I ate something healthy, if I went to this place or that place, like I felt like I had to share. And like, say I went to dinner with my friends, I have to take a picture of my food before I eat, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's just like, I didn't want none of that. Another reason was because I was invested in other people's lives. So the people that I was following, and mostly influencers and content creators, and even some of my distant friends and closer friends, like I was just invested in their lives and like, ooh, what are they up to today? Ooh, what are they posting today? And so I also did not want that, because it's like, I'm focused on other people's lives. I need to be focused on my life. I did also talk about in that video how at the time I was, you know, trying to build up my brand and gain followers. So, you know, I'm like posting and trying to keep up with all the trends, and it just, yes, I want to help and inspire people, but I just felt like specifically Instagram wasn't the way that I wanted to do that. I do feel like YouTube is going to be my platform for that, and I'll get into that later in the video, but it wasn't sitting right with me. And deleting my social medias was something that I had thought about for a long time, and I was just, you know, scared of missing out and didn't know what I was gonna be missing out on. And it's like, everyone has social media, how could I not have it? But I had to take the plunge. And another final reason I think I mentioned in that video was because of all the ads and stuff we're bombarded with. Everyone's promoting something, and it just, yes, we're getting promotions and ads in our real life, day-to-day, billboards, whatever, but just like constantly seeing that so-and-so has a new this, or there's this new that, or product, whatever. Like, no, I just didn't need that extra, I didn't need that extra influence to go out and purchase things. So I really wanted to delete all my social media just so that I could focus on living my life in real life, connecting with people that are really in my life, and find out who I want it to be without other people's influence. So not do something because someone else is doing it, but do something because I want to do it, or I came up with it, or it feels right for me. So those are the reasons why I deleted it and what I wanted to get out of it. So now we're gonna get into what this past year has done for me, how I've evolved without having social media. So believe it or not, the first thing, I have been able to stay a lot more connected with my friends. And when I say friends, I mean people who are really my friends, not distant people that I went to school with or someone that I once knew, but people that are actually in my life, because I make the effort to reach out to them via text, FaceTime, call, and check in on them. And I just feel like I've been able to deepen my connections with people that way, rather than just seeing what they're doing on social media, giving it a like and a comment, but rather talking through things and finding out updates on a more personal level. So that's something that I really enjoyed about not having social media. And I also feel like I've become more social just in general. And I think work has been a big part of this too, but I think starting a new career and also deleting social media, which forces me to have to make connections in real life, has really helped me to just network and also just make real life working relationships and friendships, and not be afraid to go up to people and talk to them or hold a conversation. Before, I'm very shy, like I'm not gonna talk to you if you don't talk to me, but I feel like not having social media has brought me out of that so much. Along with that, I just feel like I've had a burst of confidence just in myself, and I feel like you can tell from this video compared to the last video I did, like the way I was talking, my voice was a little shaky. Nah, we're not doing that. I feel like I know more who I am, and I'm more confident in myself by not having outside pressures or standards that I feel like I have to live up to, or like post certain things so people like me. It's like, no, it's like, this is who I am. The people who know me in real life, you know, they get to see my personality, and I feel like it's just made me a lot more confident. So moving on, another thing that deleting social media has done for me is just kind of helped me to hone in on what my goals are professionally. And I've really been able to kind of dive deep into the work that I'm doing and like find areas that I'm interested in that isn't involving social media. And I feel like I've created a great plan for myself in order to level up in a professional sense. So because, you know, I feel like when you have social media, I feel like it's preached at you that everyone has to be an entrepreneur and like that's the way to go, but like it's not. It's like that's not the only way. I feel like everyone has their own journey, and no one should be forced into entrepreneurship or feel like that's the only way to like make money and like have a good life, because it's not. And not saying that, you know, like, I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I think not having social media has just kind of allowed me to really know which one is more for me. This isn't to say I would never have my own business or never be an entrepreneur, but I think for the season that I'm in, I've discovered that I just want to focus on building my professional career in a corporate setting, and we'll see where life takes me from there. But I think before I was kind of like, I have to be an entrepreneur because this is what everyone is doing. I have to have a business. I have to sell something. I have to blah. But it's like, no, I don't have to do that. Like, I can have a regular 9-to-5 job, get out there, meet people, and then, you know, over time discover what I'm really passionate about, what I want to do. And if I decide to have a business in the future, then awesome. So with the whole career talk, I've actually gotten two, well, this is 4, but 2 promotions at work over the past year. I just feel like having that extra confidence I had is what led me to getting those promotions. I just see my career going in a direction that I'm really happy with, and I'm honestly loving it. Okay, a big thing that I have accomplished since deleting social media is the progress that I have made on my fitness journey. So before, when I had social media, you know, I was trying different things and different workouts that I was seeing, and like following other people's routines, and like feeling like I had to do things a certain way, or feeling like the results had to come fast so that way I can show my audience like, hey, in a month I lost X amount of weight. But it's like, no. I feel like all of that was for show and not really for my health, if that makes sense. So it's like, let me go to the gym so I can post it, or let me make this certain meal so that I can post it. And it wasn't, obviously wasn't like only so I could post it, but like it was a good thing. It was like, oh yes, like I can make content out of this, rather than focusing on like, okay, what does my body need? What type of diet works best for me? What type of exercise routine works best for me? So having deleted social media, I didn't have to worry about sharing what I was doing. I didn't have to worry about sharing results, and I realized that like I can take my time on this journey. It doesn't have to be fast and quick so that people are like, oh my gosh, she lost this much weight in this much short amount of time. It's like, no, I'm doing things on my own terms, and it's been great. From the beginning of the year, last year I was at 155, and now I'm at 130 pounds. I have lost 25 pounds this year. Now, I'm not saying that like, oh, you know, since I deleted social media, I lost 25 pounds. You know, correlation doesn't equal causation. See, I learned something in school. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that not having the influence of social media allowed me to just really focus on my journey and taking my time with it and really developing routines that work for me. It's a lifestyle. It's something that's gonna continue. I'm building amazing habits and loving every step of it. And finally, I've just been able to really just spend more time with myself. So, you know, when you have downtime, you automatically pick up your phone and start scrolling and blah. I didn't have that, okay? I didn't have an app to continuously open when I was bored and just see what people are up to. So I had to find other ways to stimulate my mind. For a while, I did have games on my phone, so I was like playing games, but I think midway through the year I ended up actually deleting games off my phone because it's like I don't want to just fill my empty space with playing games as a replacement for social media, so I got rid of that too. And it just allowed me to be more present with my thoughts. So it's like rather than scrolling, I'm reflecting, or rather than scrolling, I'm reading a book, or rather than scrolling, I'm watching something that's more motivational, or connecting with friends, family. I had to basically replace the time spending on social media with more productive things. I feel like that really helped with my professional career because now it's like I'm focused on work and the job that I'm doing versus social media. Same with personal life. I'm focused on my self-development rather than social media. Y'all, I'm just so happy. And that takes me to my final topic that I wanted to talk about is, will I go back to social media? You tell me. Does it look like I'm trying to go back to social media? Well, if it do, I'm not. No. I've definitely had thoughts about it throughout this year. I'm like, well, maybe I'll make an Instagram account and make it private and just like have my closest friends and people that I actually know, but not like try to make it a business or anything. And then, you know, I thought like, well, I've, you know, done this for a year. Maybe after a year I'll get it back and just like, you know, not take it so seriously. But honestly, I don't feel like I'm missing anything and I don't want to fall back into the routine of just aimlessly scrolling. So for the foreseeable future, I will not be getting social media back. I do obviously still have YouTube and I do still watch YouTube videos. I have limited the amount of videos that I watch, and I also have gone through and refined the people that I am subscribed to make sure I'm subscribed to people that are, you know, pushing me towards my goals or a positive influence rather than just like people who are only talking about materialistic things or, you know, that kind of lifestyle. Because I'm focused on growth and self-development and leveling up. I'm 26. I'm gonna be 27 this year. Ciao. Woo, when I get so old. But see, it's like there's more important things and I'm focused on that right now. So as far as my YouTube channel, it is going to just be a place that is an outlet for me. I'm not planning on setting any kind of schedule. I'm not planning on promising anything, but I do have a lot of exciting things that I'm doing and endeavors I am planning to embark on. So I do plan on sharing all of that. And I just want to end this video off with saying, if you are thinking about deleting your social media or if you just want to take a break, I highly recommend it. It does wonders for the mind, for the skin. You don't have that extra influence or that extra thing taking up your time. It does allow you to focus on other things, which then produces other positive results. So this is your sign. If you have been thinking about deleting your social media, this is your sign. At least for a little bit. It doesn't have to be forever like me, or I don't want to say forever, but it doesn't have to be indefinitely like me. But even if it's just for a short period of time, a day, a week, a month, you know, you'll survive and you may end up enjoying it and join the no social media club. Because, you know, sometimes I do be feeling like I'm missing out. Like, I don't be knowing the TikTok dances no more. I don't be knowing all the trends. I'm just like, my friends be trying to tell me stuff and I'm just like, who is that? What is that? I don't know, but it's all good. My friends send me videos here and there and I'll watch them, but I honestly, the positives outweigh the feeling of FOMO. So I'm satisfied. That is gonna be all. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, friends.